Alright, there we are.
We're on?
Yeah, we're on.
Alright.
Hey, we're on.
Guys, we did it. We're up to episode 7.
7?
Yeah.
7 already. Jesus,
Really?
7 of these shit shows.
Holy shit.
Somebody's letting us do this?
I know, right?
They haven't stopped us yet.
No.
I'm surprised.
Surprised.
Not banned or anything.
Nice thumbnail.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers, gentlemen.
Oh shit, I don't got a beer.
Gentlemen?
Ladies.
Invisible clink.
Welcome, guys. If you've never been here,
Invisible clink.
welcome, guys. If you've never been here before, welcome to Pints and Pistons, the only unfiltered, unedited, unscripted, everything, fully winging it live stream on YouTube that is relative to automotive tastes and alcoholic taste and beer, actually. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the support from everyone. I don't know if we're gonna have a big crowd tonight, and I don't care if we don't, because you guys can always watch us later on. Have a big crowd tonight, and I don't care if we don't, because you guys can always watch us later on. All of our streams go to the channel.
Apparently people do, so.
Guys, we have a thing.
There you go.
Take two.
There you go.
We have a thing, guys. So you see, good old Brian and good old Michael are wearing some shirts. Check those shirts out. There is, it's our shirt.
Yeah.
And
Pints and Pistons.
Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Pints and Pistons official. After the stream is over, I'll update the description accordingly. You can find these shirts, less the link on the back. They just have the logo on the front on Clutch Shift Go's website. And when you go over there, get one of our shirts. Make sure you use the discount code PNP15. That's Papa November Papa 15. It'll be in the description as well, and you get 15% off your order there. And there'll also be a link, of course, to Clutch Shift Go or Facebook, all that jazz.
You'll be able to get a discount on these wonderful shirts.
Yeah, and actually, like, I think everybody can attest, as well, Mike, not quite yet, but you've worn yours a couple times. It's actually a really comfortable material.
Nice shirt. These are decent shirts.
I wore mine all day at the half-mile shootout. I literally was there almost open to close and barely broke a sweat. It breathes so well. It's not itchy or anything like that.
You can feel it's a lighter material.
They're actually, like, good quality.
Nice shirt.
Yeah.
And if you want to see some goofy shit, make sure you go over to our Facebook, because there is absolutely perfect pictures of Chris and I wearing these shirts.
Oh,
I love the giraffe one.
Yeah.
That needs to be a Christmas card.
Yeah.
Pints and Pistons Christmas card.
I'm glad that one didn't get posted. That one never needs to be posted ever.
Oh boy!
Which means you
Once
guys are
this
going
live
to post
cast
it.
is over, there will be a post of that on Facebook.
There's a stuffed animal that needs a therapy appointment now.
Yeah, there
definitely.
I would also like, before we get fully started, to once again, with it being Veterans Day coming up, if y'all checked out our Facebook, you saw that I posted a wonderful organization called Doodlebug Dog Ranch Incorporated. They do service dogs for veterans at little to no cost for them, do training and all that. Great organization. Check them out.
Legit service
yes.
dogs, not somebody who just wants to take their pet into the store for no
Yes,
reason.
no,
Right.
full on emotional therapy, everything dogs, and they are great. Check them out.
We'll throw a link
Yeah,
for them too.
yeah.
Because they have a website. It's a fantastic organization. It's a great thing that they're doing for people, and yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape.
Yep.
Yep.
So without further ado,
Yeah.
shall we get started?
Where do you guys want to go first?
First topic. All right, first topic we are shooting in, and this is a great one that I thought of while I was taking shit, so it is a perfect one. We are gonna go into your best modern hatchback, so 2000 plus.
Oh, that's a very broad range. I wasn't expecting to be given this. And some of us may have ours picked, some of us may not, like me. So this should be interesting.
I sent it to y'all like a week ago.
I know, but I still didn't pick. I think
Well,
it's
you
more fun.
said modern hatch, but you didn't give a year.
Yeah, you didn't
No,
give a year.
I did give a year. I did 2000 plus. Anyway.
Yeah, he did.
Modern hatch. Mine,
Tell us yours as well.
a 2009 Ford Focus RS 500.
My dude.
5-cylinder, 330 horsepower, 2 to front wheels, and a glorious sound coming from that 5-cylinder.
Yeah, those things sound like the 5-cylinder Audis from the Groupie Rally.
Yes, they do.
They have.
Amazing.
By the way, thanks America for not giving us that.
Giving us a shit show, a 2.3 liter ego boost. Fuck you.
Assholes.
We always get skipped over on the best stuff.
I know.
Always.
Yeah.
Nobody
Well,
wants to
they
step
finally give us stuff
Always.
like, oh, by the way, we're doing a global thing. Y'all don't get the good engine anymore.
Yeah, like
Right.
everybody's gonna get it, but you're gonna get the worst version for the mentally handicapped kid who can't do
Yeah.
it. Like,
It's
okay.
even like the regular STs over there. Like now, you can get an ST estate wagon.
yo,
You can get an ST 2-door hot hatch.
Exactly. The way it should be.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And even-
sorry
and-
for complaining that.
I mean, hey, come on, we had the RS for like 3 years, and that's it.
Yeah, but it was also the worst RS that was ever made.
Yeah,
Yes, it was all-wheel drive. Yes, it had all the power in that. But oh god.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think he understands. Like, we got the last generation RS, and the one before that, we didn't get the same RS that everyone else got.
yeah,
Everybody else
And
got a way better version.
Yes.
I mean, and you look at that, like I said, we never got the 5-cylinder 3-door hatch. We didn't get that generation Focus
At all.
The first generation Focus hatch, we didn't get the all-wheel drive, basically rally car, the homologated rally car.
And they took the god awful Z-Tech pile of shite motor and put it in them. That
Um,
motor was so problematic.
You know, in the 80s, Ford kind of did the Euro thing here, selling Merkur stuff through
Yeah.
Mercury
Well,
brand.
even the Escort GTs of the time, and the Turbo Escort GTs, like the 80,
Yeah, we didn't get the Euro ones.
they weren't turbo.
Yeah, we didn't get the cool Euro Escorts.
And-
We
and-
sort of got.
And,
But still,
and the
it-
only cool Escort GT we did get was Mazda powered. Had a
Yeah.
Protege motor in it, and it wasn't even special. It was a stock 1.8. It wasn't like the GT has like an exhaust or different ECU. It's got a BP from a Protege.
Yeah, but it's still pretty decent.
Yeah, the
It was-
BPs
it was- it was a
BPs do
funky
rev
car.
very high. Yeah, it was the BP is
Well,
a
and like I'm saying, with the Merkur stuff, I mean, we got the
Yeah.
XR4 Ti.
yeah, and that was
But it was
awesome.
dumbed down,
But it was a dumbed down version. We didn't get
and you
an
could
actual Sierra.
yeah, and you could get the shit 3-speed automatic behind it. That was
Yeah, we didn't get a Sierra. We didn't get an RS. We didn't get any of the cool
You
stuff.
didn't get the cool
We never
wing.
we never got the only Euro Ford we got in the 70s was the Capri.
Yeah.
You know, but we never got the Escort Mark 1 and Mark 2. So
But yeah, so
yeah, those
That was a bit depressing.
those Euro
Fuck you,
RS cars.
Ford.
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, all right.
And we don't have we didn't get Utes either from Australia.
No,
We
Mine.
didn't get Bear 6s.
no.
We didn't get Ford the Territory.
Fucking awesome.
Fuck
Those are-
America. This shit sucks.
Uh,
Let's go to Canada.
mine's gonna be interesting because mine is not like some kind of all-time favorite hot hatch or anything like that. Even of that genre, I just think it's a really cool car that is unexpectable as to what it can do. And my modern hot hatch that I think is super fucking neat and unique is the Nismo Juke.
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh.
Does
Yeah,
that,
no.
Is that really a hatch, or is that more of a crossover?
Yeah,
Juke
that's
is more of a crossover.
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 That's one
thing.
crossover.
Like, that's a compact crossover more than a hot hatch.
Yeah, that's a CUV. That's not really hot.
Well, let us-
because they're hogging bandwidth.
Tell them to go interact with each other.
Okay, we're back up.
Sorry, back
I think we're back up.
Well,
Yeah, we're back up.
up. Okay, we're back up. All right.
well, yeah. So my not so hatch because I think they're cool. They're pretty quick. People don't expect that out of them, and they actually have a lot of aftermarket support.
Yes, they do.
And there's actually a guy whom I am friends with on Facebook who is starting to get into the 12 territory with them.
Oh,
Well, you remember,
Okay.
that was the car I brought up when we talked about ugly cars that
It
are
is.
fast, was the Nissan Juke Nismo, because holy crap, that thing's fast.
Yeah.
Like, the numbers on that car are impressive. Just,
Not a hot hatch.
it's just so hard to look at.
it looks like a spider.
Like, I'm glad that it's fast, because that means it's getting out of my so hard to look at.
It looks like a spider.
Like, I'm glad that it's fast, because that means it's getting out of my vision quicker. Get it
Yeah.
away from me.
Other than
As
that,
quickly as possible.
Yeah.
for me,
And that's the reason I keep my car so clean is because it's so slow. People have longer to look at it.
Right.
It's just gotta look nice.
other than that for me, be
My
a
car so clean is because it's so slow. People have longer to look at it.
Right.
It's just gotta look nice.
other than that for me, be a Nissan Pulsar, like the JDM ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The GTIRs.
Yes.
or whatever.
Yes. Those things were super cool.
I was gonna say there was the SR20s, right?
hmm Yeah. Super cool cars.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, because I'm not quite there yet.
I'm gonna go in the early 2000s, like the Peugeot 205, 206.
Yeah.
That's excellent. That's an excellent choice.
I mean, we never got those cars here, but I mean, they spawned rally cars,
Mhm.
Yes.
and the rally cars are they're friggin' awesome,
Mhm.
and they're they are a small hot hatch. You know,
Yeah,
they're
they're
not very
fantastic.
powerful, but they're light, they're nimble,
Yeah.
they're useful for what they are.
Actually,
And they
good
kind of
looking.
look, they're kind
Yeah,
of
yeah, they're good looking.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's even like the same point of that, like the seats. The
Leon
Leons.
Cooper's,
Yeah,
those things are those.
fucking
They had
awesome.
a whole performance line, and they're
Yeah.
greatly followed over there.
Exactly.
And by the way, for anybody who's tuning in now, we are talking about our favorite modern hot hatches, 2000 and plus year range. We'd also would like to know what yours are. You can comment. We're
there's 7
interactive
of,
right now.
there's 6 or 7 of you in there, so pipe up and let us know what you're thinking.
And yeah, no, I agree with the Peugeot though. Like those are fantastic.
Yeah, Slug 205s and 206s. I mean, when
I could go on about hot hatches.
Well,
I
no,
love
even,
hatches.
Even the Clios.
Yeah, the
I was
Renault
about
Clio.
to say, what about
Yeah.
the Renault?
Yeah.
The,
The
the
Renault
Clio
Clio.
V6. I
Yeah.
mean,
The
Yeah.
Renault.
these, yeah.
he stopped mid sentence. Stopped. He's like, yeah.
Having a mild aneurysm right now. Thank you. Is this what a stroke feels like?
Renault?
No, it's listening to a straight pipe RS with a cracker tune on it.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
I got mine. It took
That's
me a
a
minute to
shirt.
think about it, but I got the perfect one. The Fiesta ST.
Thank you. Those things.
Ultimate, hands down.
Listen.
Yeah.
Done. Every
Tiny
time.
little economy car that they sported up. They put some makeup on it. They
Yep.
made it a little faster.
Yep.
Perfect. That is the perfect definition of hot hatch.
That's really what all hot hatches
Yeah,
are.
right.
Well,
I mean,
it's-
that's Mark 1 Golf GTI
But I mean
right
that
there.
and that car does that perfectly.
Yeah.
It's
one of
saying
those-
I am small. I'm not about big power numbers. I am
No.
about being small and nimble and fast and quick.
with them, if I was to buy, because I got the Focus ST, if I would have bought an ST new, it would have been the Fiesta ST. They are amazing.
Bolton's an E30 and you're at 300.
They're
And
just
and a
absolutely great.
Fiesta?
They're 197 horsepower stock,
And they're
which
the-
the Focus ST is 252. So there's only like a 50 horsepower difference, but there's a shit ton of weight difference.
Right.
And they actually handle better. And you felt the turning radius today.
Right.
Their turning radius is at least 5 times better than that.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
thing there, and they are
And-
just amazing.
For him, they're proportional.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, and
My
by the
very
way,
first ST that I drove was a Fiesta ST in the Brandon Ford parking lot, and I in the fucking parking lot doing 10 miles per hour, the grin on my face from throwing that thing around the corners in a fucking
I
parking
remember
lot.
that.
I was like, yeah, I want it.
Well, on top of that, I mean, those cars, hot hatches in general fit this description, but the Fiesta ST is the definition of driving a slow car fast.
Yes.
it
It's-
actually
yeah.
does
It's the
encapsulate
blast
the-
of-
yeah, and it's like just like the core of hot hatches. It really,
Right.
it really is.
Yeah.
But
it feels peppy in the streets.
yeah.
But when you go into corners, you're like, hey, you're gonna have to brake. Yeah, I just downshift and floor it and
Yeah,
watch me
and
go
then
through
go.
these corners with a smile all the way from fucking ear to ear, just going, yay, I'm doing 30
Right.
miles per hour. Look at me.
By
you
the
know?
way, that guy down south with the Festiva who was
Oh.
running 9s is almost in
Yes.
the 8s. He ran a 9006 the other night.
Holy crap.
And a 700 wheel horsepower Festiva.
Speaking of Festivas, remember that one I sent you, the '87 cherry red with the
Yeah.
black. It had black and gray houndstooth interior
Mm-hmm.
on the same wheels that you had on your Protege.
Oh
And
yeah.
that beautiful. The 4-cylinder single barrel carb.
Yes.
Yeah.
The B3.
Yeah.
1.3 liter.
4-speed manual. This thing was stupid fucking actual coilovers, not eBay coilovers, actual coilovers. And I think he only wanted like 21 or 22 for it. I
Yeah,
said
it was
to Brian,
amazing.
I'm like, listen, if I had this money right now, this thing's coming home with me. Because
Yeah.
it looked like that's one of those cars. Yes, I might only be topping out at 55 miles per hour full, like flat out. But I can do that flat out, 55 miles per hour,
And get-
all the way down.
And get,
to Zella.
and get 50
Yeah.
miles to the gallon while
Yes.
you're doing it.
Exactly.
But it was seriously
Yeah.
the cleanest Festiva I've ever seen in my
That
entire
is so
life.
Yeah, it's one of those
It
cars.
was-
I mean, it's one of those cars that kind of shouldn't exist.
Yeah, you're like, why? But it was awesome, and hats off to that guy because that thing was just
yeah,
he made
and
us
like I said,
really
he
want it.
yeah, coilovers on a Festiva and not junk eBay coilovers.
Yes.
They were legit. Like
I
what were
think
they?
BC Racing or something
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like that. They were legit.
Yeah,
pieces.
probably the coilovers cost way more than the car.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those cars where the guy was telling his friends what he's gonna do, and they looked at him and went, Why? And he looked at him and at them and went,
Why
not?
not?
Good point.
Also, kids, we're drinking this beer that's new to all of us.
Yeah, this one isn't one of our test beers, but it ended up being one of those.
Yeah, it's called Corona
Oh,
Familiar.
sorry, I had the last one.
Oh, it's fine.
I left this 6-pack in the fridge, though. Cardboard cord.
Oh, you're good. It's called Corona Familiar, and it's supposed to be, I guess, Corona Stab at Amber Lager.
And
It's decent.
It's decent. It's not
It's
bad.
decent.
It's not bad at all.
I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's drinkable.
Yeah,
It tastes like a Yingling with a twist of Corona.
right. Without the Mexican piss flavor.
See, I
Correct.
actually like Coronas. Regular Coronas
I
with
do
lime
too.
in it, and actually, I gotta say the SOL Soul.
Yes, I like
that,
those.
Yeah,
Soul is really good.
Those.
Pacifico
Yes.
is another one.
Yeah, blow these out of the
Oh.
regular Corona out of the water.
Right.
Anyway, so
Modern hot hatches.
yeah, I mean, there's such a good,
And-
there's such amazing selections, and it's one of those. If you are in America and you don't really like follow outside of the country car culture, or even what other what the automakers are doing, you think hot hatch and you think Chevy Spark or something like that, and you don't realize how amazing they have it over there. They don't
Yeah.
get the muscle cars like we get, but
Even-
everything's so windy.
Even their
there.
basic hatches, yeah, and everything's so windy. Like when I was.
Well, it's not just that. It's Europeans. We're always their land mass compared to ours.
Right, right.
And population density and all that sort of thing. Their roads tend to be a lot narrower for
Yeah.
buggies. And
Yeah,
shit.
and taking the Nissan Micra with a little 3-cylinder in it, and I was ripping through the countryside, just banging gears, just going on this
Yeah.
little narrow road. I was only doing maybe 50 miles an hour, but like hitting the
Feels
turns and going
awesome,
up
yeah.
and down. I was just like, this is exhausting.
You know what the ultimate hot hatch is, and we'll end this off with? Chris said to Fiesta ST.
Yeah.
I'm going to Fiesta SE with the 3-cylinder.
Yes,
The 3-cylinder engine with a manual.
that's an affordable
that
go
right
fun
there,
car.
You've got 175 tires on it, hubcaps, 3-cylinder engine. You drive that thing at 35 miles per hour floored, and you are having the most fun in your entire life.
Wait,
Let
right.
alone if you got a 1,000 horsepower super or that. Yeah, you can't put that power down. You use
Yeah,
that
and
80 something horsepower in that thing going around turns. You are having
Yeah,
a
slow
blast.
cars like that are something that you can literally drive at 10 tenths all the time and not
Yeah.
get in trouble.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this is
you
coming-
can
this
go
is
off the
coming
light,
from-
let's go, yeah, I'm racing. Oh, I'm doing 40 miles per hour. The cop's actually passing me.
And
Yeah, no, you're going around a corner, you're skidding tires, you're holding on for dear life, and other traffic is going around you, looking at you like,
what
What
is
the
he
fuck
doing?
is he doing?
what the hell's wrong with that guy?
Yeah, I mean, like we both, Mike and I
He's
both
wearing
have
a racing
hatches,
suit. What's
so
going on here?
Yeah.
I'm just driving to work.
We both got a pretty good idea. We have we both have fun hot hatches. I love having that car as a daily. It is so much fun.
Oh, having my car as a daily, it is beautiful. It is
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes.
And I smile every day on my way to work at 5 o'clock in the
Same.
morning.
Yeah, I can tell when the DA is really, really good. I don't even have to look at my weather. I just get a text from him going, boost! Weather.
Boost! Boost!
And see, we're not the guys who have a stock fucking Chevy Cruze turbo.
Well, I do have a stock turbo in my
We have a
ST.
stock
It's
turbo,
very-
hey.
It is a very small turbo.
Hey, but-
very small. But I'm
But we
pushing
actually,
23
and
pounds,
I'm
though.
same here. I mean, we're actually
23
pushing
pounds,
high.
though.
We're pushing a high boost.
Yes. I have a turbo the size of a acorn.
Makes
Yeah.
good noises.
Yeah, I
though.
think your inlet size is like that.
Yes.
Probably.
But hey, as Chris found out, it is a torquey motherfucker.
Yeah, I put.
It builds all its torque so low down. I'm seriously still just in awe of how good that car felt.
That's kind of what Ford does, though. When anytime Ford has done a turbo car, where the Europeans and the Japanese will tend to bring the boost in later and bring all the power up top, Ford's always done these sort of lopey, low RPM little torque monsters. That's
Right.
just what they do.
Just imagine if that had a top mount in a cooler, and there was literally zero lag. I know there is no lag; you can't feel it,
On
but
yours or mine?
no, with either of ours, like
Yeah.
with
Well,
having.
I got a giant fucking.
Yeah, you have a front mount, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but
aftermarket one.
with-
Fucking thing's like 9 times the size of a stock one.
with the top mounts on those, the power response is ridiculously instant. It is not laying into the pedal and there's boost. It's boost as you're laying into the pedal. It's so instantaneous, and that would send that car fucking torque flying. When I put the front mount on it, it was actually to tame the torque steer a little bit, and it worked. It's
I was gonna say, surprisingly, you felt the torque steer, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad.
No,
Compared
it
to
has
your
torque
car-
steer because it's a front wheel drive. You can't get rid of torque
No.
steer no matter what you do.
No.
You can mitigate it to a point.
Yeah.
But the chassis on that car is so well refined that the torque steer is okay. You know, okay, yeah, there's a little torque steer, but I
Yeah.
can manage it because the chassis is designed for it.
Right.
Besides me, who here has driven the old 2.2 Mopar turbos from the 80s?
I have never driven one, but I have ridden in one.
I've driven one, but it was in the van.
I know, I've ridden it, I never drove it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've driven
But
it.
I
I've
know, watching the driver, I
I-
know it's one of those, as you're laying into the gas, you go like this because you're,
Compensated.
as you're going like that, you're like, why are you turning the steering wheel halfway? You
Well, so
start
we
to go
can
this
go
way,
straight.
and all of a sudden
Yeah.
you go, oh, you're still pulling, and they're basically turning the wheel like
Oh, yeah.
full turn.
Yeah,
And
that's
to go straight.
that's exactly what it was. But super fun. Brett, awful torque steer.
yes.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh God.
But those some of those cars, they could be legitimately fast cars.
Yeah,
They
definitely.
were
Well,
light.
hell, that drag we, well, I think it was swapped a rear-wheel drive, but there was a Daytona. I think
Yeah.
like 85, 86
Yeah,
Daytona.
that one. I know what you're talking about.
It was swapped
It was
a
rear-wheel
rear-wheel
drive.
drive, but it was still the stock
2.2.
motor. It
Yeah.
was still a 2.2.
And it was like still a stock bottom end.
Yeah, and I think it was running what?
It was running
10s?
the tens.
Like
it,
mid-tens?
it was a studded head, stock bottom end with like a whole set HX35 on it.
Yeah.
It was badass.
So he didn't have the torque steer, but
Yeah.
it's still, you watch the boost lane, and it was.
Did they say the Shelby? The
Yeah,
Shelby
that's
Turbo?
what I wrote it.
Yeah.
It was a Shelby Turbo Daytona.
Yeah.
The one that I drove was actually the Plymouth Laser.
Yeah.
Oh
it was-
yeah, it was a
So, I mean,
Daytona.
it was a
yeah.
Dodge Daytona. It just
Yeah.
said Plymouth and didn't have all the
Well,
plastic stuff on
And
it.
it was
But
an
it
Eclipse
was.
eventually.
I mean,
yeah.
it was. I mean, it was just stupid quick for what it was.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
the torque steer was, and 80s tire tech was horrible too.
Yeah.
I can't remember off the top of my head. What was the Mitsubishi Starion, the Conquest? The
Yeah,
Chrysler Conquest?
The Chrysler Conquest.
Yeah.
Those were rear drive.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
were
legit.
rear wheel drive.
Hell, Orly has one. I don't know if he still has.
Yeah, Orly had one.
I was gonna say we everybody knows.
Do we want to do a beer run before next time?
Beer.
Spider!
Ah, fucking hell! Kill it.
You got him.
All right.
Big son of a bitch.
Yeah, they come in out of the grass.
That's alright for
He
us.
still has it. He still has it.
Orly still has it?
Yes.
Way to go, Orly.
All right. It's coming right for you.
It's alright for me.
All right, Kurt.
It's coming
All
right
right.
for us.
We're doing. You grabbing this beer?
Just hey,
Surprises?
get the old speckled hen.
What'd you call me? How fucking dare you?
Yes.
At least call me old speckled cock.
No, you're a hen, you tuck.
Oh no.
That's harsh, man. Here.
Thank you, beer maiden.
So he still has it. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, what is this beer you're going to hit us with
What the
now?
fuck is this
Old
old?
speckled hen.
I still feel like you're calling me something wrong. Old speckled hen.
Yeah, but it's Mikey's on here. It's a little wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Old speckled hen is a English.
Oh, English.
We need a bottle opener too. I think.
He
I
come
know,
prepared. He come prepared. Oh. Oh. Look at him. Bartendering on us. My dude.
All right. This is Old Speckled Hen. It is an English fine ale, and I will tell you this: as the label says, it is rich and distinctive fine ale imported from UK. I can't read the small letters, but it is a perfect cigar beer.
Smells
It
like
really
mead.
is.
I'm gonna read the part that's on the top
Yeah,
here.
I can't read that shit.
Our master brewer uses crystal and pale
Seriously,
malts
it
with
goes great with that
Challenger,
cigar.
Pilgrim, First Gold, and Goldings hops to deliver a beautifully malty ale with subtle notes of toffee and fruit, especially fine with English roasts, sausages, and pies.
almost want a glass to see what this shit looks like.
You want me
Yeah.
to go get you a
Yeah,
glass?
see what this shit looks like. I mean,
I
Does anybody
think
else
it's.
want a glass?
Do you have chilled glasses? Or do you just have glasses?
I just have regular glass.
Well,
No,
shit.
I'm fine out
I'll
with this.
take a glass.
I'm fine out with this.
I just want to see what it looks like.
It smells delicious, and seriously, it is a great cigar beer. It really is. Hey,
so- beer! Beer!
My lighter.
Nice.
Beer lighter.
So this is one that you've had before.
I had this one, and as soon as I had it, I'm like, you guys have to try it.
I'm
Alright.
wishing I bought a cigar myself.
I almost brought an extra one. I should have said something.
Next time, you can totally bring me an extra cigar. I will smoke it.
Alright.
Oh, thanks for the nice shirts comment. You can get these on Clutch Shift Go's website,
Yes,
and we
you
have
can.
a custom discount code PNP15. After the stream is done, I will update the description with the link to buy the shirt
It's got a
and the
nice
discount code.
color to it.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I expect this to be darker.
That's an ale. That's about right for an ale.
I don't know, given the darkness of the bottle and kind of what it smells like.
Here. All right, guys. Everybody enjoying doing man stuff.
Yeah, well, says the guy with a dick in his mouth.
Cheers, gentlemen.
It's a big brown dick.
I enjoy it. Hopefully you guys do too.
Oh, I like it. It's smooth.
Yeah. No, I totally get it being a cigar beer.
It is a total cigar beer.
Wow.
Seriously, I know you don't smoke cigars. This is a perfect cigar beer. It goes so well with this.
That's good.
Sabrina
Yeah, that's got a good
absolutely
flavor
hated
to
it. Absolutely hated it.
What? That's really good. That's smooth.
This is amazing. It's one of my new favorite English beers.
Man, the color of it's great.
It's a little
you know what?
like
It almost matches the label.
Yeah.
Like it's when you look at the label and you look at the bottle, you expect it to be a little bit darker, but
Yeah, that's what
when
I'm
it
saying.
comes out, this is what you expect to see.
It's not nearly as dry as most English ales.
Yes.
are.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's
definitely
definitely not dry like most English ales, so I like that a lot.
It's good. I like it.
So, next topic.
I believe we're gonna go with the topic that I suggested, which was our favorite engine exhaust note. Our favorite
Okay, but
exhaust
you also
sound.
said about a certain year range. So what
Yeah,
year
so what
range
kind
are
of
you?
date, what kind of time
Because-
period are you talking about here?
Pick a random time year, because I did not plan accordingly.
Neither did I.
So just pick a random year spec. Kind of like remember how I did the best, your favorite car and pick some random. fucking-
Let's
some
go
random
let's
fucking
go
years.
broad. Let's go. I don't know. Do we want to go real specific?
Oh,
Hey, it's your topic.
Let's-
Hey, it's your topic,
That's
man.
right.
Hit us with it.
All right. Let's go with the '60s.
60s.
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 Okay.
Now I have mine all picked out.
I did not have anything
Okay.
picked up, so I need
The
to
So,
actually.
so we'll start at this end of the table
Yeah.
then.
The Lancia
Ah, damn it!
Fulvia V4.
Front wheel drive, wonderfulness.
Yeah.
That V4 engine has one of the most beautiful, aggressive, but still smooth
Yeah.
exhaust notes you'll ever hear. I know it wasn't a big powerhouse, but damn it, that car sounded beautiful.
Yeah.
Right from the factory, just that growl when you got on it.
Yeah. I can see that.
Great noise from that car.
So 60s power plant. I almost hate to say it because everybody kind of picks these types of cars, but I'm gonna go with the Colombo Series V12 from Ferrari. Those little 2.9 3-liter V12s, 250 GTOs, 250 GT
Yes.
Berlinettas, Lusos, the Testarossas, and all those. They sound amazing. They sound Italian. They sound mean and fast, and they're small. About 300-ish horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, they all had those unequal length headers to get those wild exhaust notes out of them.
yeah. But
They all
I said,
sounded
Like I said,
amazing.
it was a V12, but less than 3 liters displacement, so they're gonna sound wild.
911T. I love the sound of the old air-cooled boxer engines. I'm a big Porsche fanboy. It's those, especially the 911Ts. Like when you had the right exhaust on, they have these crazy back-feeding tubular exhausts you can buy, and it produces a sound that can only reach you on a heavenly level.
There's one on Bring a Trailer right now.
I know.
If only we had fuck you money.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not bidding on this because I don't have room in my collection.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself, dude.
Now, I don't know if it's 69 or 70 or if it slightly bordered the years. The RS 1600 Escort with that 1.6 liter motor.
Okay, twin
Yep.
cam. Yeah, I can see
If
that.
it-
The Mexico.
The right pops
Yeah,
and crackles.
It's right there because it was.
If you got one with a 69 build date, you could be there.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch.
The pops and crackles that was made when they were straight piped was utterly great.
Yes, it wasn't a tune. It wasn't a pop and crackle tune.
Yes, it was
Shit.
legit.
It was a legit sound.
Legit.
Those things again.
Uh-oh.
Well,
We went down.
Yeah, no. Are we?
Nope, we're up. We're up.
Okay.
We're good.
All
We'll
right.
pick up there.
Okay.
It
So
says we're up.
What the hell are they doing in there? Okay, we're back.
Okay.
We're
So-
on.
They might be loading another show.
Again, it wasn't well with the
We
hot
might
hatch thing.
check
It wasn't
on
really
that
a
again.
hot hatch. It was the the coops. But I mean, god damn, that thing had that thing had an amazing.
Might just be a buffering issue with the.
Are we? Are we frozen?
No.
Okay, we're on.
We're definitely here.
We're sorta on.
It keeps kicking us off. Love you.
Yeah, it's really the internet can look. It dumbed down the resolution
Yeah, big
to try and
time.
keep up with us.
Yeah,
I told her
we're,
to shut the TV off
yeah, we're
right
sucking
now.
some bandwidth.
It's all good. Hi guys.
Yeah.
Cars.
Hello, got the I just the what?
Damn lag.
Lag knocked your hat off, man. See that? Hey, you know what we need to do? We need to hook up an anti-lag system for this.
Alright.
We get
Yeah.
2-step in the watt box.
But yeah, no, the RS 1600s. I mean, that oof,
Oh.
that motor.
4-door Mustang. Hey, you shut up with that nonsense.
Hey, again,
Okay, I
with
read-
that nonsense, if they do it, I'm all for
I was
it.
gonna say
I wanna talk about that for a second.
I actually dig it a lot.
I want to talk about that for a second. First off, I'm okay with it. Everybody's like, you can't make a 4-door Mustang. That ruins what the No, what you have done as a car company has opened up the Mustang to a whole secondary group of customers that
Can-
couldn't buy a Mustang because it didn't have 4 doors.
Can you imagine how many people will be doing donuts in Australia?
The thing I want to know is, are they gonna put actual back seats in the car?
I mean,
Or are they just bolting 4 doors to a standard Mustang? Because if they're doing that,
like that little Saturn that had the weird little flippy rear door.
right?
Oh,
Because if they're just
yeah.
bolting on doors, why? It's
Well,
not like you can use the rear
the initial
seats.
picture, it looks stretched.
It looks
It
really
looks stretched.
good, and it's one of those. If you are throwing a hissy fit about that, you're not a car person. Reason
No.
why?
Well,
Reason
if you're
why?
throwing hissy fit, you're not going to buy it anyway.
Exactly. Why are you throwing a hissy fit? You're not gonna buy. If you buy a regular 2-door one versus a 4-door one, then why do you care about the 4-door one?
No, like I said,
I
I think
have 2 Mustangs. If they make a 4-door one, do I like? If I didn't like it,
It's not
would I
ruining your
care?
2-door
No,
Mustang.
because there's still a 2-door Mustang. Buy that one.
yeah, I think it's great.
Don't
that they're
like
gonna
it?
be-
Don't fucking buy it.
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
I think it's great that it's going to be an iconic car that's been around forever. It's going to be appealing to a whole different crowd. Like I said,
Look at the Charger.
yeah, and like I said, how many donuts
Charger.
do you think they're going to be doing in Australia? These guys are going to see it. And
That's
they're like,
true. They need something.
they're gonna be
replace
like-
the Falcon.
They'll be like, hold on, is that a 4-door Mustang? Does that got a fucking Coyote in it? Oh,
Oh, we go do some
Hey.
Zoe.
oh boy!
Hey, do mad skids.
Yeah, but do mad skids.
Hey, do mad skids.
Yes, there will be a whole new bunch of cars that'll try their best summer nights.
Well, I mean, and it's talking about 4-doors in Australia. Most all even performance cars in Australia
Are 4-door.
were 4-doors.
Yeah, the Falcon XR6, XR8, the Commodore, the
They all
especially
came in
all the
4-doors.
HSDs.
And you know what? Those things were again, if you're not a educated car person, you're like Ford in Australia. What the hell? Yeah, no, Ford in Australia was at one point way better than Ford of America because they're fucking crazy over there.
They're
that
straight
giant
six.
spider
That's all.
that I
They're
killed.
straight six.
That-
They're a straight 6.
that
That's
giant-
all we need to say.
Giant spider that I killed. Yeah, that's like a fucking ant compared to the shit they got. So they're
Yeah, they
fucking
would look at
lunatic.
that and go, "That's cute."
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
They would pick it up and play with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh, look, that's a
So-
cute little spider you got there.
Yeah.
See, our spiders kill people.
But then
Yeah.
again, this is also the country that gave us the term hoon, and they massively illegal to hoon.
Yeah.
They don't have guns,
Or modifications to their cars.
modifications to their cars.
Or their
They're
cars.
basically They're a country/continent that was founded as a prison colony, and yet they have the most oppressive anti-fun laws. They're like the fun police.
Which is why it is amazing on that one episode of Top Gear when Top Gear Australia goes to Top Gear UK.
They pick them up in a
As
paddy
soon as
wagon.
they pick them up, it's in a paddy wagon. They're like, we're just
They made him ride the
We
back.
wanted you to make you feel welcome. You know,
We
it's
want to
your
make
country,
you feel like
right?
you're at home.
What did they call them? They had a name for them.
I don't recall. But that was the episode.
Because they called the Australian Top Gear guys called all three of the presenters Nigel.
Yeah.
They had a name for them.
Nigel.
Did they call him Gary or Bob or something?
Gary.
Like that? Was it Gary?
They all call him Gary.
Yes, Gary.
Yeah, but that was
Gary.
the same episode
Gary.
where they had the XJ220 powered transit van.
Exactly. It's just a van. Boom.
Yeah. That
Oh
was
my
great.
god, that was.
Yeah.
Next topic?
Shit, we had another topic?
Yeah.
What was the other
We
topic?
still got time too.
Oh, we
What
got
was the
lots of
other
time.
topic? Yeah, I know.
Alright,
We
well,
still got
and
another
since
beer
you
that we got.
You guys don't remember. I know Chris remembers, and I guess do you want to bring us into it, or I'll bring us into it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, we got
Hold on.
time for my topic that I mentioned.
I think it was your.
Yeah, I figure we
Oh,
get-
that's right. Yeah, we were gonna do.
Well, if you guys got something, because we still got another.
No, I think that was your topic though.
no, yeah, the next one's your topic.
Oh, we are gonna go with that one.
Yeah, we're gonna go with
Okay.
that.
What is your automotive guilty pleasure?
And
That thing that you probably shouldn't like that's related to cars, but you kind of like it anyway.
I got it.
I want you to tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, chime in
Yeah.
the comments and let us know
Come
what
on, let us
your
know.
automotive guilty pleasure is.
Yeah.
Too. So we'll talk about it if,
Yeah.
if we like it.
That thing
I go
that
first.
thing you probably shouldn't like, but you actually do like.
I go first. 4-wheel drive lifted vans.
That's not a guilty pleasure.
That's
Those
not
are
guilty
just
at all.
awesome.
Those are just fucking amazing.
No, I have to
Yeah,
chime in here
seriously.
on something because where I used to live in Missouri,
Delica!
I was 2 miles away from one of the biggest custom off-road builders in the central United States. They're called Custom Differentials, and they custom build off-road axles. They custom build off-road trucks.
Really? It's a name. Sorry.
And they had a big off-road playground out behind their shop, right?
Differentials, and they do tires.
No, custom differentials.
Custom differentials. They do tires.
So they'd 3 times a year they'd have these big 4-wheel drive jamborees, and everyone from like 5 counties away would bring their 4-wheel drives down and get stuck. One of the pull-out vehicles, one of the vehicles they kept around to yank everyone out of the mud holes when they buried it up to the windows, was a 4-wheel drive E250.
You know what I saw?
Custom,
You know what I
heavy,
saw
big lifted.
on my way home from work today in front of the Ford dealership, going this way while I was heading towards my house on 44. A E250 diesel lifted
4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive
Nice.
on a 6-inch lift with 37-inch boggers.
Yeah,
A
that
diesel
thing was
Like-
unfucking stoppable.
That's a
You
party
could-
fucking van
You
right
could
there.
tell it was a white work van that someone bought from an auction that's like, hey, this thing's got the 7.3 diesel in it and it's 4-wheel drive. Fuck this.
Party
I'm
time.
making it a fucking
Well,
party bus.
as far as I understand it, Ford never made them 4-wheel drive.
Oh no, they came 4-wheel drive.
That was a third party, a conversion company that would make those, from what I understand, and everything I've been able to find on it. It was only
I
the
was gonna
custom
say,
companies
most
that
of
did it.
our maintenance vans, the older E-Series maintenance vans that we got, are all
they?
4-wheel drive. Yeah.
See, everything
Yeah,
I've
got
read
the- they
says
got
that
the
they
off-
didn't come
they got the
4-wheel drive from the
offset
factory.
Different front differential and all that stuff.
See, everything I've ever found on it says they're all. That's an aftermarket company like Mark III does the conversion van. Yeah, I guess I'm wrong then.
Yeah, a lot of the work vans came like that.
Did they?
Yeah, not
I'd
necessarily
love to
for like
find one of
off-roading
those.
stuff, but just. You know,
I'd love to find one and
you
build it
think,
for
you know,
off-roading. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's full of equipment and all that stuff. The
Build it
4-wheel
into an
drive
off-road
would
camper.
make it a little
Yeah.
bit
Yeah.
easier to move around and
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Um,
But yes, sorry, vans.
you're good.
4-wheel drive lifted vans,
That's not a
especially if
guilty
they're
pleasure.
diesel.
That's just cool.
Well, it's like half the people watching this are like, a fucking van? You kidding me? Lifted? Ah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to see what these guys thinking.
well,
right?
sorry guys, but stupid slam cars with retarded camber and stretch tires.
Oh.
Stance
sorry.
kitty.
I'm sorry guys.
Stance kitty. That's like the one automotive style I feel it's okay to totally shit on.
There's sometimes I see cars done up like that. I'm like, that is actually really pretty, and that's amazing. And that car that somebody drives all the time like that. But then again, I'm like, that's fucking terrible. But and like I feel like if I'm ever looking at one like gawking over it and somebody comes near me, I'm like,
Now, I can slightly agree with that. It's just when I see an excessive amount of camber to the point where you got a 295 tire and you're using literally 55 of it.
When they leave the stickers on the tire and they don't wear off.
Yes, that's just stupid.
yeah.
No,
At least if you're
because-
able to use at least 70% of your tire, okay. But past that, you're going a little bit too much.
No, because they get to a point where those jackasses don't just leave those in parking lots. They scrape them off the parking lots and
Oh
then they
yeah,
put them
I
on the
know
public
that.
streets where they bounce around, can't handle, can't steer, can't stop, and then they're in the same road that our vehicles are on.
And I'm not talking about bagged cars at all.
Oh no,
In
back
this situation, I'm not talking about bagged cars at all because.
Chris is here.
Hey, Chris! Hey!
So you mean your $4,000 on wheels and a bag kit isn't a build?
Of course, that's a build. Everybody knows that. Listen, the hood latch doesn't work. That's why I can't show you what's done to it. All right?
Yeah, my cable's broken. I can't show you the supercharger and the turbocharger and the nitrous system.
Yeah. You can't look at it. I'm sorry, but no, like, because some of those guys.
Yeah. No, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah.
What
We
happens
agree.
if you meet this girl that you know she's gonna be your soulmate, right? But she lives on a road with potholes, and you're like, nah, the Civic.
In
can't
other
hang.
words, she lives on a road with stripes painted on it.
Yeah, like, oh no, the Civic can't hang, so I'm never gonna meet you ever in my life because I can't drive it there. And besides, we have the vape con to go to later, so we got to make our way that way. Unless there's speed bumps, then I guess I'm just gonna Uber there.
Hell, when I first met Sabrina, when I had the Cobra with it lowered and all that shit done to it, I actually carved out areas in the grass so that way my subframe connectors would not get me stuck going up because I could not go up the driveway. I had to go up through the grass and around. So I actually carved with a shovel out areas so that way the subframes would go
That
through.
car was such a shit box.
But it was awesome.
It sounded amazing, but it was
It sounded amazing to handle.
Yeah,
amazing.
then you get out
and walk.
defeating the purpose of having a car.
Yeah, and see, like another thing, like with it being a guilty
That's when you
pleasure,
got motor comping back.
getting
Yes.
out of one of those fucking slammed cars. Oh.
I'm a short person. With that,
You don't say.
still, I'm like, fuck that shit, because when I actually gotta step up to get out, fuck that shit.
I feel like I'm
Like-
climbing out of a fucking cave. Coming out. Yeah, I no.
Like, I am officially understanding, like, my mom's logic of not riding in many of my cars when I was younger because they were lowered and all that
the
stuff.
same
I'm
here.
officially, like, I'm not old, I'm 25.
Get off my
still.
lawn.
I'm at that point where I'm like, man, like, this is hurting my back trying to get out of the car. Like, I understand, Mom, I completely understand now. Like, that sucks.
Get off my lawn.
There's mornings where I, like, roll out of my car, and my car's not really lowered, and I'm just like, oh, God, this sucks. Somebody get me out.
Right.
Now, this is my topic. Mine is more video related, and it is North American dash cam crash videos.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
watches them from Russia, and Russia's been around for so long
But
for all the reasons they have. But you can sum up every Russian dash cam video with this: Lada driver commits suicide.
Yes. Or mopedist commits suicide in the back of a truck.
Yeah, pretty much that. But now, I mean, people are starting pretty much. I think it's because of YouTube is the main reason that people are getting dash cams just so they can make YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And there's others that will take and basically steal all these people's videos and put them into compilations. So every couple of weeks, I'll usually go on a couple-hour-long YouTube spiral of
Right.
just North American dash cam videos.
What do you think I do on my smoke breaks at work? I just flip through YouTube and look for stuff like that because God, that shit's gold.
All
Yeah,
right.
the closest one of the dash cam videos I found that was right close to us was I found one that was at Ocala out on 27.
Really.
Trust me, I can kill this. I love the Speckled Hen. By the way, old Speckled Hen, agree?
Yes,
Hey?
Yeah.
this was a good one.
Tasty beer.
Yes. What is our next beer, by the way?
I had no idea. I just randomly grabbed it because they didn't have the other one that I wanted.
So,
All right, automotive guilty pleasure, guys. You're not allowed to judge me.
oh, but that's what we do.
You're not allowed to judge me for this. But I love some clapped out, riced out Civic hatchbacks. I don't know why, but I love Civic hatches. All of them. They're great. I love them. They're fantastic cars. It's
Exhaust out the side even though there's no turbo.
Huh? Oh yeah. Well, exhaust
Especially-
out the side or exhaust dumped under the engine because the exhaust broke. Either way,
Yeah.
that's great with me.
Especially the ones with little
Hey,
tailgates.
Sticker
BJ.
bombed and rolling on steelies.
So every single Civic BJ's on? Love you, BJ.
Harsh, man.
It kind of sucks now because that actually they've died off quite a bit because everybody has priced everybody out of the market with them. Now it used to
Internet
be
tax.
it used to be you could pick up a clacked out hatch for $600-700 and then you could build something out of it. Now it's like
Now you can't even.
I've
do that
got
for
a
that.
96 Civic hatch shell, no suspension.
Oh my god, he's secretly a ricer.
Did the +5 horsepower sticker on the top of my windshield not give it away? Because I thought it did.
Now I gotta say with those Civic hatches, remember Jams and turned into BJ.
Oh.
It was Jams and turned into BJ.
Did you ever catch wind of that car?
The
It was
the
a
V6
90
one.
J32
Was it
V6.
a
V6?
92
V6.
It was a
Nice.
92 EG hatch, and it was
With the
white,
J series.
and it was
V6.
lifted so that they didn't have to cut a hole in the hood so you could see the V6. So it was on some fucking 17-inch wheels with like 60
Yeah, but they
series
were-
tires.
Yeah, but they were also doing
Jan
that so they
did it.
didn't have to lift the engine
Yeah.
out of the hood
Yeah.
from scraping the oil
Yeah,
pan
Jan
off.
Right.
early and all that. They built it
6-speed
with
manual,
Jans.
J32,
Amazing car.
VTEC, standalone ECU.
But that's why I love them.
Now-
That you can do so much shit with them.
With 4 of us in that car going through Ford Island Trail, it was Jan, Drew, me, and Vito in the back of that. And we were just everywhere. Just the suspension was flopping like this, but the amount of tire smoke coming off that thing was amazing.
Right.
Then Jan finished it, sold it to VJ, and it went off
the
from
car
there.
probably got
But,
part of that.
I know BJ tried to run everybody and anybody. and
No, Cameron's boosted Saturn with PVC piping.
Yes, yes, yes.
On
and
that,
yes.
when I first met Albert, his EF it was at IFO. His EF went down the track with PVC piping for his intercooler, and he still ran a 13 flat.
I remember that.
There we
And
go.
that-
Yeah,
that
Josh.
was in
Yeah,
2011.
Josh says buy a car for under $1,000 and do stupid things with it.
Oh, definitely. That's
You guys can't see what I'm pointing at, but I'm pointing at my 99 S10 that's sitting in the driveway. It's got a clutch sitting right up there, ready to go in it
Good. 'cause
whenever I
you
have
come get
time.
Your pressure washer.
Yeah, so I can come get my pressure washer. But I'm gonna do stupid things with that. We're gonna do science-y type stuff with it, like
Like the wooden
So,
wheels that
oh,
no,
Nugget did?
well,
no.
how
Bullshit.
much nitrous can a 2.2 take before it melts a piston?
Because you have one sitting there.
Right, I have another one right there. That I was
75
built
shot.
for.
I'm saying 75 shot.
I think it can
I
take
think it was
100 shot at least
Yeah.
3 times.
I think
Yeah,
I think it'll do 2 single 200 shot runs.
Oh,
I was
Whoa.
thinking.
Lot shifting 2 to 3.
I was thinking a single 150 might do that one in.
Single 150. Yeah. Miles.
No idea.
Yeah, fair
a
enough.
lot.
A lot.
Good.
Enough.
Before,
It has miles on it. That's what it has.
Before we get our final beer and wrap things up, too, guys, I would like to tell all of you that on our Facebook, I'm not going to stream this on our YouTube page because it'll be easier to do it on the Facebook page. On our Facebook on Sunday, I don't know what time, but it's this coming
This
Sunday in
Sunday,
2 days
right?
here. Yes.
Okay.
We're going to be doing a Pints and Pistons kind of field trip. I don't know who all's going to be there. I know I'm going to be there. I'm going to be live streaming, but
I'm gonna be there, but I need a driver home.
Fair enough.
Because I know I'm gonna get drunk as fuck trying to work on a car.
Fair enough. We're going to be swapping the motor in my 91 C1500 on Sunday. Should be pretty fun and pretty easy and pretty simple. But I'm going to be live streaming the whole thing on our Facebook page, and the link after, of course, we're done streaming, will be in our description.
And I will, at that point, be wearing my cut-off American Eagle riding a Harley with a flag in the background.
A voting shirt.
Yeah, the shirt I wore at voting.
Depending on the amount of alcohol in my system, I may or may not be wearing clothes. So,
Yes,
but
tune in for that.
Yeah.
do we want to do our final beer?
Yes.
Let's do
Yes.
our final beer.
And while we're there, I guess we can do a
Yes.
topic on the fly, and then I will close out with what I didn't get to last week: the Bring a Trailer. What did it sell for? Car.
Yes. I'm very excited to see that. But yeah, that should be fun. We're getting another a 350 TBI off somebody, and we got to swap over a couple things from my old 350 and put it in there, and get that truck ready to sell so I can start restoring my 82 C20
Square body.
Yes. My $500 barn
I
find.
will say this, I don't care what
What, the 91?
Yeah.
You'll like the 82 better eventually.
Reason why? Dale truck.
Yeah,
Dale truck.
Down truck.
Dale truck. It's got a 5-speed and it's got a 350. What is this?
I don't know.
Did you even look at it?
Nope. It's called a it's
Erdinger!
Erdinger.
I don't even-
It's a dunkel. It's a
It's-
dunkel.
All right, we gotta get ready for the angry German voice. So this is the Erdinger Weissbrau. It is a Wein Dunkel. It is a German beer.
All natural, bottle fermented. Okay, so this is probably going to have some crackling in the bottom of the bottle.
Yep.
I'm gonna know that. I would have started up.
I'm gonna pour this in my glass.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what this looks like.
Erdinger is brewed all naturally using traditional bottle fermentation, never pasteurized. Thank you for enjoying Erdinger, the world's #1 Hefeweizen. Imported by Erdinger USA.
I actually didn't get any weird crap pouring out of it. Wow, it's
Wow, look at that perfect
I
taste.
slid
Look
I
at
slid
that.
the bottom a little
Look
bit.
at that. Would you look at that?
And there's more in the bottom too.
There is. Oh god,
There's a
look
little
at the bottom
film,
of that.
film in the bottom.
I think I got the best head out of that one.
So what was the topic while I was in getting the beer?
We're gonna surprise it because we have a final beer to drink.
yeah. We
Alright, now I will say this. No idea what this beer is. It was seriously 2 shelves down from the old speckled hen. It had
so this was kind of like you just went.
it had an on sale sticker on it. So
Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
perfect.
all. That's what we're about here. You know, we kind of just go
Perfect.
surprise with everything.
So surprise for our next topic. The surprise is you get to pick it.
Oh boy! Cheers!
surprise topic Sabrina's driving home.
That wasn't a surprise.
Hey,
Okay. I dig it.
it's subtle. It's not a real strong
There
flavor.
is
It's
zero
not-
aftertaste.
Not
and
what I
it's
thought
subtle.
it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be getting kicked in the face by it, but it's not.
Yeah.
What is it?
I
It
don't
just says
know.
Dunkel at the top. I mean, what the hell style is this?
I mean, it has a bit of a sour note when you first drink,
How much
It might be a dark pilsner. It's German.
but
so
there
it's
is
probably
like
dark
no
pilsner.
aftertaste whatsoever. That's
It's-
weird.
It's kind of like the hoppiness on that Dead Guy ale from last time. It's sort of like there and then gone.
Right.
It's pretty good.
Weird.
Don't mind it.
It's like you have beer in your mouth. Now you don't. It's all gone.
Okay, guys. Surprise topic. Just gonna kind of roll something off the top of my head real quick.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be really interesting because with this topic, this might actually go bad. I'm sorry if we go long on this one because I'm gonna throw some really
Well, hey,
interesting.
we got a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some really interesting curves on this.
We got a few minutes to kill.
Okay, one car for one specific day of the week, no limits on money.
What do you mean one specific day of the week? Like, do we have
You-
to pick
you-
7 cars?
No. You're going to pick one car that you can only drive on one day of the week. I want you to pick the car and pick the day you have no budget, and tell me why. You too, guys. If you had one car for one day, and like you can drive that car every one Monday, Tuesday, unlimited budget, what would you pick and why? I want to know. This should be really interesting because it'll throw in some perspective on what you consider for a day and what kind of car would be appropriate for said day, why you think it'll be appropriate for said day. This should be a good one.
Wow.
Interesting topic.
Yeah, I'm digging. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Who wants to start this one off?
I'll go for it. I'll go first. I'm gonna pick Saturday because it's a day off. You know, I get to enjoy the car all day because it's a car that I'd never want to get out of. It's my dream car. It's the car the first car I would buy with fuck you money. It's that I just won the lottery. I'm headed to the dealership to go pick one up. 911 GT3 RS.
Josh is almost on the same page with it. He's
Oh, my dude, my dude.
964 Saturday track.
Yeah.
Cause I get to enjoy that car all day on a Saturday. I can take it to the track if I want to.
Yeah, but
Because it is a track car. It's meant for
true.
the track. That
Yeah.
is a purpose built
Yeah, it
race
is.
car
Oh.
that they made legal for the road.
Fun fact of the day, Antonio Brown of the Pittsburgh Steelers got pulled over for doing in excess of 160 miles an hour in his 911 GT2 RS.
Damn.
Man's got a good taste in cars, though.
otherwise an idiot, but okay.
Yeah. Who wants to go next?
Alright. Sunday. I gotta go with 73 Eldorado.
The Sunday Cruiser? Go on the church in the mountain and go on the Walmart to get your
Two-door.
groceries.
Convertible. Giant fucking American V8 in front.
It's front wheel
Like
drive.
a
And it is front wheel drive.
502.
It's front wheel drive.
Front wheel drive. Giant bench seat. I am just got a fancy cigar. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. A nice crisp, like 60 something degrees. Top down. Cruising Floral City's back roads.
Very nice.
Where
I like
it's
that.
not like really tight corners, just leisurely going through the old historic district.
Well, that's good because that car couldn't take tight corners.
I know that. And I gotta make sure I got the red and green lights on the corners so that way
Yeah, but when the passenger side power window switch fails, you would have to literally unstrap your seatbelt and hike 2 days to get to the other side of the car.
it's okay. It's okay.
It'd be a trek that would require food.
It's one of those where
I need to walk to the back of the car. I'm taking the tent.
I can run over a steer and not fucking feel it. Okay. Like, whoa, what was that? Oh, air bubble. That's what it was.
No, the thunk. What was that? Honda.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to do yours or I'll do mine?
I'll go with mine.
All right.
I'm also a Sunday on this one because because Sundays you have a lot of people at church and a lot of people doing family things. They're just not on the roads.
Yep.
Roads are
Especially
clear.
early in the morning.
Yes, roads are cleared. Less traffic to deal with. Less traffic to kind of harsh your mallow on your drive.
So what are we going full pull on?
FB.
No, you'd be surprised. Probably, I'm thinking like a late '60s, early '70s Alfa Giulia.
Okay!
Classy.
I mean, those
Gentlemanly.
little 1.6 twin cam that the Alfa make,
Screaming
they
down the
make an
road.
absolutely amazing noise.
No power, but
They're no
amazing
power,
noise.
but they make an amazing
Another
sound.
slow car fast.
And like I said, and my thing with fire, it's Italian, so there's a 50-50 chance that it will end up as a fireball inside.
And
the
you know
car.
what?
What
You'll-
Josh say? Hold on, we got
We got
Chris first.
McLaren F1 Longtail. Hennessy Venom GT. Sunday because I'm off.
And
And why not? Nice.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go with late '60s, early '70s Julius Spider on a Sunday.
They're all going like, hey, I'm going to try to do 200 plus. And I'm like, man, I'm lucky if I can stop after 30 a mile away.
Well, I'm gonna go with mine. I'm gonna see if I'm sure that you guys are proper enthusiasts. You probably know the vehicle, but a lot of people watching probably don't know what kind of vehicle this is. If you've never heard of it, please go and Google it. It's one of the coolest cars ever created for a short period of time.
Brooklyn?
Fucking SP1.
I think Bricklands are the automotive. I think the Bricklands are the actual automotive guilty pleasure that was put into production.
Yes.
Oh god. My day's a Monday. All right, and you're like, oh Monday, but a Monday with a Vector W8.
Ooh.
Because here's the deal. Monday, I gotta go to fucking work, and I'm like, it's Monday. Then I
You're
open my eyes and
hungover.
look out, and I'm like, oh, I get to drive the W8. Go to work, and then I'm just fucking. It's getting just working throughout the day. And I'm like, I wish I could go home, but when I do get to go home, I get to drive that. It just to make the Monday better, and nothing better but to have that awesome flip up light V8 angry Hot Wheels-esque looking car. So if you've never heard of it, look up a Vector W8. It is a super cool pop-up headlight supercar.
Yeah,
Well,
it's,
see, on that note, I'd also throw in like a stag. Like
Yeah.
just, give me something old British, two-door,
Oh yeah.
broken down on the side of the road. It's a Sunday.
it's a perfect day to be broken down.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I said,
Especially
your
if it's a
stag
beautiful-
will be broken down on the side of the road, but staying pretty much intact. My Alpha will be on the side of the road in a burning heap of fire.
Yeah.
We'll be
Next
able
to each other.
We'll be able to get some parts from one car, some parts from the other, and be able to make a working car to at least get us to McDonald's.
That works.
I'm not sure which is worse, car going up in a fireball or eating at McDonald's.
At least we'd be safe.
Car going on fire in the parking lot after you were forced to eat the McDonald's because you were too broke to do anything else because you're always fixing your car.
At that point, I'd just probably kill myself. But
Hey, as long as the refrigerators aren't Lucas.
Yeah, fair enough.
yes.
See, if I had, on what you were talking about, if I had to pick a going to work car, like any car I could pick to go to work in, Caterham.
Oh God, you would die before you got to work.
No,
You would be coming around and you'd get fucking confident in one corner, be like, I'm gonna come in full fucking throttle, and then we're
Now-
gonna see man crash his Caterham into tree.
But it also, one, are
Hey,
you going,
in
are you
that
going
case-
to James May base model to where you got the extremely small, what was it, like 500cc engine and the small tires, or do you got the R500 where you got the 1300cc fucking motor that's pushing the 300 and something horsepower?
Or you could be like my friend who has the SR20 powered Mustang 2. He's got the SR20 turbo.
Did you see that thing, Brian?
Yeah.
You did not?
No, I did not.
My phone's live stream.
Here.
Somebody's showing this.
It is
My-
a 70, is either a 74 or 75 Mod 1. So at that point there was only a V6 option for that car, so he did not do bad.
Shout out to Jason Bowman.
It is
2.8 liter Cologne engine.
it is a
His name
it is a T-top grabber blue Mach 1
with
that-
an SR20 turbo.
SR20 that the reason Vito gave it a thumbs down of no he would not, because he did not realize that the most powerful engine in the Mustang 2s, you had 130 horsepower. I'm like, he's
Well-
like, those motors only had 150 horsepower. Why would you put that in there? I'm like, Vito, that's 20 horsepower over
Yeah.
the most powerful
And
engine. He's like,
that-
what? I'm like, yes.
That same
Yes.
guy, Jason Bowman, has a low cost 7, which is basically a Caterham, with a turbo SR20.
Now, is he local?
No, he lives in Canada. I met Jason. Actually, I met Jason on.
Pakistan?
Yes, I met Jason on the MX6 forums back in like 2009. He's also got a Mazda 323.
Look
that-
in the comments. Look in the comments. Look
You
in the
can-
It's
comments.
fucking beautiful. I would.
Yeah,
daily
Jason
that car.
posted pictures in the comments. Hit back and then click on the comments. Yeah, Jason posted pictures down there. There
It is beautiful,
Oh,
wonderful.
wow. You click on the picture and you can zoom in.
And
Well
he shows
done.
what it used to look like. It was just seriously a shell.
Oh, he's had that car for a while too. But no, he's actually got a flat black Mazda 323 that has a JDM MX6 motor combined with a Mazda 626
Vito.
motor.
Right.
Okay,
there's-
okay. Vito's gift is pretty funny.
There's gonna be more pictures. That car's cool. It is super cool. I
Like
think he replied with more pictures. Click on
you.
like his.
Congratulations, you
Yeah,
made a Mustang 2 awesome.
There you go.
Now, see,
I-
everybody talks
by the way,
about
I'll-
Mustang 2. I love the Mustang 2.
Full disclosure, my second car while I still had my first car, my first gen Celica GT, I also had a $200 74 Mustang 2. Red with black.
I fucking love the
Red with
Mustang
black
2s.
interior.
I love the
With
Mustang
that
2.
When they're done well like
Get a
that,
piss
they're
before we
awesome.
wrap up.
I can't even. Yeah.
Seriously, Jason, amazing.
Yeah, no,
I
super
can't
awesome
even-
car.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And that's right. Like I commented,
Yeah.
dude, amazing. Like I just love
SR20 Mustang 2. Look that shit up. It's freaking amazing. That is
And
cool.
and just the fact that people don't realize the Mach 1s during those years, you could only get a V6 with.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think
74, you could not, actually 74, the first year of the Mustang 2, you could not get a V8 with it.
Yeah, I know.
V6
It was the
only
four cylinder.
option.
No, it was a 4-cylinder
Cylinder
and V6.
Yeah, so
What was it? 76 or 77? 302 came out in a.
76, 74 and 75, you could not get
Yeah.
a V8, and it wasn't until 76 that you could get a V8. back in
Another
time.
fun fact. Apparently, the engine architecture in my 4-point slow traces its lineage back to the
2.8
2.8 that was in.
Yeah, it's Cologne.
Yeah,
That engine stayed in production for that long.
Yeah.
yeah, but that 4-point slow with the jack shaft and the oddball overhead cams is basically built off of that old 2.8.
Yep.
So I've essentially had two generations of Mustangs way far apart with almost the same.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's weird.
The Mustang 2s, like
boy.
everybody talks crazy shit about Mustang 2s. They are, for the time, great cars. I mean, you gotta think everybody talks about
They had a better front suspension than the Fox bodies did.
They did, and it's
Those
one of
shock
those
towers.
where everybody looks at, oh, you got the Trans Am and Camaros, they had the big old V8s. Yeah, well, they only had like 20 extra
Look how far
horsepower.
behind
Yeah.
it is.
They only had
Yeah.
like 20 extra horsepower compared to,
Yeah, I think we need to try
Trans
this.
Ams and
do an
that,
experiment
but they
with a laptop
weighed
and
so
a
much less.
webcam.
Yeah.
See if we can get the lag time a little bit.
Well,
On that note, yeah.
I think that was good.
Yeah,
we
thanks.
did it at an hour and 10 minutes. Well,
Oh wait,
right.
wait. We have our last bit that we're going to throw in.
What
That
did
we
it sell for?
yeah.
We
Okay.
missed this last week because we really ran over with Trevor and Chris and everybody being on
That's
site.
right.
We just got a lot of stuff to cover
Touch
last
it
week.
like-
So,
And I wasn't here, so it wasn't really us.
now that we've got the bands back together, so to speak, what did it sell for? We have on Bring a Trailer this past week. This actually ended today, so this is pretty recent. A 2000 Acura Integra GSR.
Oh,
This
I
is
know.
It's not a Type R?
no,
No, just
Nope.
CSR.
a GSR. And it's got 126,000 miles. It's a 1.8 liter VTEC 4 5-speed manual. It's white with ebony leather, excuse me. Factory books and keys, window sticker, clear auto check. And the only modification seems to be a cold air intake.
I am gonna go 16,000.
Well, I was gonna say we did say GSR, correct?
Yes.
White
Yes.
body condition, is it good?
Yeah, looks really nice.
And you said the interior is black.
Yeah, polished wheels.
16,000.
I'm gonna say
16
And it is
I'm gonna say 16.2. I'm
Fuck yeah.
gonna say 16.2.
21,000.
Wow. It seems the Type R tax is really affecting your guys' opinion on this
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Because this car sold for the princely sum of $7,600.
Wow.
God damn it, Type R's!
Well, thank
You done
you.
fucked us up on
Thank
that.
you, Bring a Trailer, for bringing a reasonable price to a reasonable car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even though it's not a Type R, that's gonna be a fun as hell.
Yeah, and by
Right.
the way, this was not a reserve car, or if it was, it exceeded or met or exceeded its reserve, but this was $7,600 sold. And
Which
and
I will
right
say,
on.
if it is
And
as
this
good
car was located in Boonville, Mississippi. So
Boonville,
yes.
Mississippi.
I'll say that's probably a good buy.
Yeah, and on that note, it's time to end. Thank you, everybody, very much for watching. Don't forget, guys, on ClutchShiftGo.com, you can find these awesome T-shirts for sale for your purchasing
Yes.
pleasure. And don't forget, please tell your friends about us. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, share our content everywhere. Hit the bell button so you can see what kind of other shit we're up to.
And don't forget, Doodlebug Dog Wrench Inc. Like their Facebook. Go check them out if you're in the Citrus County area.
Yeah.
On Monday from 10 to 2, I believe they will be at the Homosassa Walmart, set up outside doing stuff there, and they'll have all information for Veterans Day about all that stuff.
And check out our Facebook.
Yes,
the
our
the
Facebook.
link will be in the description there.
Hold on.
Also, we're on Instagram now because I guess that's what the cool kids are doing. So on Instagram, you can find us at Pints and Pistons. And with all those other media outlets, you can catch on all the shit you don't see on YouTube and vice versa. Because we do other stupid stuff.
We do.
Memes. Things like that.
yes,
Burnouts.
stupid
Yeah.
stuff is kind of our thing, though.
Pretty much. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and please make sure to share this with everybody. Guys, have a fantastic night. Cheers.
We'll see you Sunday.
See you in 2 weeks.